checking out some spooky places in South Florida.
We grabbed our gear and headed to the Yesteryear village where every house, every room has its own story, including the Riddle House.
There's a lot of spooky stuff that goes on there. I've come here a couple times in the morning and the windows, curtains are open. There's nobody in the house, the doors are locked. Later on in the afternoon when I come by, they're shut, the house is locked, and there's nobody in there.
After hearing Richard's terrifying tales, we made our way to the Riddle House, where we were greeted by Terry Schultz.
Hi, welcome to the Riddle House. Let me give you a tour of our downstairs.
The tour downstairs dead ends in the kitchen, where Terry introduced us to a spirit named Mary, who haunts the kitchen and communicates from beyond the grave.
That's her. Hi, Mary.
Terry believes Mary came to the Riddle House on an object in the kitchen.
Okay, so we're here at the infamous Riddle House, down in the kitchen area, and we're gonna do a few EVPs, see if we capture anything. So let's see what we get.
We don't need you any pictures back or anymore. We're only here to communicate. Multiply.
If that's my house, you should leave.
Chills all over me.
We continued our tour and headed upstairs to the second floor, which is haunted by a little boy who fell out of a second-story window.
The camera to fly. Do you want to fly? Is this a kid? Is this a child? Hey, Joe. Is Jacob here? Jacob fell out of the window. Really? Second floor. Yeah. Got EVP of him.
But that's where our tour stopped. The home's famous attic is padlocked because it's too dangerous to go up there.
Well, it's dangerous because it's small. There's the space, you can't get around. And we don't know what can happen. If he's up there and he doesn't want you up there, we can't take that chance.
Terry is talking about Joe, who notoriously haunts the attic of the Riddle House.
He really isn't bad. He's just upset. He can't rest because of what happened to him. And he's not going to rest until
you can fuck yourself.
That sounds like Jim.
Who are you talking to?
You talking to me? That's not very nice.
This sends chills down your spine when you see this, Rachel. You had some things happen, right?
We did. This house is definitely haunted. So Terry and I were downstairs while Rob was shooting upstairs, and Terry and I could both hear somebody on the front porch. Terry opened the front door to the house. We both heard a man say hello, and there was no one there.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. When darkness falls on the Riddle House and the doors are locked, there's always someone home.
Hi, Joseph. Do you remember us?
He's saying hi and bye to Joseph, a former caretaker who hung himself in the attic nearly 100 years ago.
In the door and say, he's right there, and he'll turn around and walk out.
And the number of believers grows, even after Halloween, full moons, and a chill in the air.
Jay, you've been there. Is it haunted?
I believe, actually.
Yeah.
You know, when you go in this house, there's so much documented paranormal activity that has happened over the decades there that you tend to believe. And a lot of people that go in are skeptics, but they come out as believers, as we said in that piece. And Becky does a good job of separating that.
What's up, everybody? I'm Eric. I'm team leader of War Party Paranormal, and I got my partner here, Mike, and we're doing an event tonight over here at the Riddle House. And not only the Riddle House, but we're at Yesteryear Village, and it's more than one location, and it's all over the place. So we got groups split out all over, investigating with our team members that are in these different buildings in Yesteryear Village, and they're all haunted.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got, like I said, like he said, we got a couple of our investigators at each one of these buildings. We got the public kind of roaming around between each building, and we're doing a interactive live paranormal investigation. we're going to walk around tonight. We're going to film. We're going to talk to some guests, and we're going to show you what we do and what's going on, see what evidence we capture.
Exactly. And we're going to get ready for the world's largest ghost hunt. We'll be streaming live all around the world. And we're going to be doing the DELCO experiment. So
yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Again, to get out and do that. We're going to do it here, right behind the camera. There's this old abandoned church they restored. It's here in Yesteryear Village. Super haunted, very active. And we're going to do it there. So,
all right. Peace.
We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Somebody hung himself right up there. You want to hear the story?
Let's do it.
So, Joseph was a cemetery worker here, was accused of stealing money and was upset. And he used to work at the cemetery where this funeral parlor used to be, out east, closer towards the beaches. And when he found out that he was accused, he was really upset. And he took his own life and hung himself in that 3rd floor attic right up there. And we still speak to him. He doesn't like us though, he doesn't like that. But he loves women.
Yeah, and also, little interesting side note, this is the first place that we did the DELCO experiments in the Riddle House attic. And we were the first team that was allowed in the attic since Ghost Adventures in 2008. So definitely pretty neat area and very, very active.
So we still get like electronic voice phenomenon with him responding to us like intelligently. He doesn't like men. He loves women. If you like sort of flirt with them, he'll get like pretty funny. So cool.
They brightened his day up a little bit considering what happened, right?
Yeah. And also a little boy.
Joseph, we're here for you.
You'll see it on the 2nd floor. There's a little like kids room. He fell out of the 2nd story window and died.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Armando? Jenny, how's it going?
Hey.
So
Great.
how was this?
So far, good. Seems we got. First of all, we got a FU on the EVP, and then after that, this came up and it said angry.
Oh wow! It just had finished.
No, we're not finished.
So
how crazy is that, right?
Yeah,
Look,
it just said finish.
just said finish as we were recording it, and everybody was walking out. We're not finished.
Right, so on the spirit box we were getting a little girl that came across. Can you please tell us your name? How old are you?
F you. Like unusual things like this bell right here. I've seen it go off by itself with the door closed. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, what the heck is doing that?
Well,
and one time
in the kitchen too.
Yeah, one time I had to go upstairs. We heard it ringing down there. And we had a volunteer. They got scared. She came back with a hammer and like.
So it just said elemental and then hell.
Yeah.
No.
No, hell.
Hell.
And elemental.
And last but not least, don't leave home without it. And I got 2 of them just in case if I do leave one. Our trusty DR60s. We pretty much have all the ones that are on sale right now in the internet. We love these devices.
This came out in the 90s and discontinued because people that were using them were picking up voices, so they stopped making them. And now it's like the mecca of recorders. Like we get crazy stuff on this. We call it electronic voice phenomenon. So basically, it can hear things at higher frequencies that the human ear can't hear.
Hi, Joseph. Do you remember us?
Can you say their names if you remember them?
Yes, Mrs.
Hi, Joseph. Do you remember us? Can you say their names if you remember them?
heard the Eric part, but I can't remember the other part. I can't.
And something, yeah.
Let's go upstairs. If you heard something upstairs,
let's
see what we get upstairs.
In Michael's,
Let me go. Jacob's room, right? So that's where Jacob, he fell out of that window. Jacob, are you here? Joseph won't let you talk or play?
Yes, I am. Alright, so I just left the Riddle House, walking through Yesteryear Village here, and Joe and Franny are doing a public investigation at the Bell House. So I'm gonna go check in on them and see what they're up to and see if they're capturing any evidence. So let's go. That's it there. So one of the times we were investigating this house, Joe and I captured a disembodied voice right here in this house. It was unbelievable. So.
What?
What? That was you?
No, I heard it too.
I was walking very slow.
And I heard a man say something.
I thought it was you
No,
saying,
that was not
where are you
me.
going?
No, I'm fucking
Well,
stumbled up.
Me too. It was like a disembodied voice.
Yeah, we heard a disembodied voice there. Did you just ask where we're going? Where Mike is going?
What is that?
Where?
I said I'm going to go in here and we're going to check it out. Let's go.
Me and one other person.
Me.
Oh, hey, Mike. Mike's over here. So Mike was actually doing exactly what he's doing right now. I'm standing over in this area. Hello. He comes into this space right here, and as he gets right there, we hear, "Where are you going?" Man's voice just out loud coming out. So we're gonna continue going in here. All right. See if we get a couple more in here. So I'm gonna play this last one back because we all started talking in between. I want to see what the rest of those responses were. Okay.
Yes.
So yes, do you like Christina? But before that, I asked about. You said Christina's name. You said I hear "get out of here" or "get out." Yes, that's good. He really likes you, Christina. So
thank you. Because the other one I
should
didn't.
Be very happy.
Should we leave you alone with them?
I feel better. I feel better.
Well,
we'll take it slow.
It's funny that you say that because what we've been doing tonight, we've been having an experiment going on with all of our guests, and especially the ones who seem to get some interaction. So if it's okay with you, we'd like to try something. Would you be willing to stay in here by yourself and do a quick 3-question EVP session? We're all out of the room.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So So what we're gonna do is we're gonna migrate from here. Everybody, you guys can follow Franny. Go to the back.
Over here, this way.
Yep. And what I'm gonna do is I'll show you how to work this thing. So the red button here is record.
We just had her do one too.
Oh, okay, right on. So record and stop. Same thing. So ask a question, wait about 10 seconds, ask your next one, so on and so forth. And then after your last 10-second pause, go ahead and press that button again to stop the recorder. All right?
Could you? But I want to ask the 3 questions though.
Correct.
And then stop it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you want to give it like 10 seconds or so in between.
1 question, 10 seconds. 1 question, 10 seconds. 1 question, 10 seconds.
And then stop.
Correct.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So we're gonna let you do that here by yourself.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have you come in with us. Just say, okay, I'm ready, and then I'll come back over here and grab you. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'll let you know when to start.
Okay.
All right. All right. Come on now. Oh, sorry. All right. All right. So now we're going to stay in the back room over here because we also get some fun stuff back here. Sorry, dude. My bad. I almost killed you. That guy in a little space.
Give it a little bit so I can get down here. Help me.
What the please help me. That was clear.
Do you want to ask her?
Help me.
Please help me. That's freaking nuts.
That was the clearest one I've heard.
So,
Okay. If they ask for help, should you ask them what they need help for? That's what I feel bad because that's like the second time I've heard somebody help me.
So they're having really good conversations with you. So let's continue asking some questions, especially things like that. How can we help you? Because you want to try to build a dialogue off of, especially when we're getting something. Because there's so much that was picked up here that's very faint. There's a lot of stuff on there that's like super faint. But that "please help me" was wow.
So sometimes you get residual energy too.
Right.
So that could be like you don't necessarily know if they're specifically asking you for help, or if it was something that is residual. If somebody passed in the house and they were older and they were calling for help or something, it could be residual. So that's something that we have to try to figure out.
Right. So that's why we're going to build off of that narrative that you've been going, and we're going to build off of that. Because especially that's the most clearest response. Personally, I think that shows more significance, that they came up, help me. So let's have you keep going and asking some more questions as far as that. Okay. If you want, I'll hold it, and then you could just ask the question. Remember to pause a little bit. Sorry, that's me squeaking, heavy guy. Wood floors.
This is Christina. What do you need help with?
You're standing over there on that back end. Have you felt anything over there?
There's a lot of hearing and tapping and just
Back there?
stops. Yeah. I was gonna ask her.
Alright. So that, especially in front of that bookshelf right there, we get a lot of people who report being touched, poked, pushed off from that spot.
Oh, that's so funny you said that because I felt something really cold, like almost like metal, like cold.
Okay.
And I turned around and felt it, and it's just wood.
It's just wood, yeah.
So I've been touched before, and the way that I describe it is if somebody took like denatured alcohol or like rubbing alcohol and dropped a little drop on you and you feel that cold, or like a hair, like if you had like, that's what it kind of feels like.
Yeah. So that's cool that you
real quick. No, yeah, I'm gonna say bye.
Okay.
So you wanna roll it, and I'm just gonna say goodbye and see if they want to respond to me.
Yeah.
Cause I gotta. Oh crap! That means I gotta go to get ready for the thank you.
Just a purge, guys. Nothing to be scared of.
It's official.
All right. So we're gonna do this one last EVP here.
And then you guys can do what you gotta do, but I'm just gonna head out. So.
All right. Ready?
Yep. All right, guys. I appreciate you talking with us. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna move on to the next house, but you're gonna stay here with these folks. And I just want to say goodbye. Can you say goodbye to me? Get out?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Well,
like, see ya.
Thanks.
See ya.
One more time.
Alright guys, I appreciate you talking with us. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna move on to the next house, but you're gonna stay here with these folks. And I just want to say goodbye. Can you say goodbye to me?
Leave now, actually.
Yeah.
Now. Okay. All right. No worries.
That's cute.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right. That's Mike. That was Mike. See ya. Good luck. Yeah, it gets me every time.
All right. Well, that was pretty crazy, huh? Make sure I don't fall down the stairs here. It's pretty darn dark over here. But that, as you can see, that's the Riddle House over there. This is the Bell House right here, and then you got the L Street House, which is right here. And this is the house we call the Murder House. There was a couple when that house was situated in Lake Worth, and the woman chopped the man up with a machete. So we actually get some activity in there, but we don't have it open tonight. I'm gonna make my way over towards the schoolhouse, see what's going on in there.
I'll hear from over here.
Who was the president even when he died?
On a hot dog, do you like ketchup or mustard? No, I don't think it came through that time.
Yeah,
I heard that too.
I heard that.
I haven't heard that at all this night.
Whoa, that was crystal clear.
Ketchup.
Okay, hang on. I want you guys to hear this.
Is it ketchup?
There's no way I can duplicate that.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. I heard that.
Yeah.
All right, so there was a time I was in here with the woman that worked at Yesteryear Village, right? And she told me this school was situated out where she grew up, and her brother was good friends with this young boy, and he was walking over the piping that goes over the canal, and he slipped and fell into the canal and drowned.
So that's a little boy.
And they had the funeral right next to the school, and then they moved it here. She was reporting, when she sits at this desk and does her paperwork, she kept seeing shadows in that right-hand corner over there by that door. And I actually set up a camera and captured a little shadow about yay high moving. It's on my YouTube actually, and it's legit. Nothing was going on here. It was right over there in that corner. And then we did get a couple responses from a young boy.
Do you have a name?
Didn't get a name.
We've gotten Justin, Elijah, Natalie, Jack.
So
if you move it,
I can't remember.
It'll light up. Okay, good. That means you know.
Okay, so I'm sure you guys missed it because I missed it. I didn't see it until I was reviewing the footage. So watch again. There's a shadow about child height that moves from left to right just behind the desk and the door right behind. You'll see it go from left to right. What I did is I enhanced some of the settings on the video to make it a little easier to see. I'm going to put that up now. So what I'm doing right now is I'm scrolling back and forth through the video to make it a little easier to see. There it goes, right there, passes. I'm backing up. There it goes again, passes. And it was only Joe, Amaris, and myself in the building at this time. And we were all standing, as you can see in the other video, right next to each other. There's nothing that we could have done to cause this shadow. Alright, so later during that investigation, the woman that was telling us the story that works at Yesteryear Village, that has a personal relationship with the boy, came by and she reiterated the story. So you can listen to it from her words.
And he had been at our house in Waxahachie Grove.
As soon as you said Gene, it went off.
Did it?
Yeah.
He was walking home and he was walking on the railing, fell in, drowned. They had his funeral in his home, which was right next to the school. So it just makes sense. That would have been in like 1964, 65. Okay. So
we did try an EVP session, a couple of them. We didn't really capture anything too crazy or anything to write home about, but we did try a portal session, and you can clearly hear a child's voice say thank you. Here we go.
All right, Brenda's here. Come on.
Who's Samuel? Where's Gene?
I heard the child's voice.
I'm going to ask one quick one and then I'm going to go because I have to start getting ready for the other thing, if you don't mind. All right, my name is Mike. I don't know if you remember me. I just heard a noise over in the corner where I was just talking about. Is that you? Yep, and his didn't catch it, and mine did. Yes. All right, goodbye. Well, I'm going to move on and keep filming. Appreciate you talking to us. What's that?
I swore I just heard someone breathe in this closet.
I think there's something going on over there. We asked if there was something making noise over there. She said yes, and now she's hearing something over there. That was crazy. And Joe, can you give us a little rundown of what you know about here?
None of us really know too much about it. We do know it's a fire museum. If you can see, there's fire trucks in different areas all around us. We've been here a couple times before. Last time we were here, we had some cat balls set up, different areas. Just heard a knock. Had some cat balls set up in different areas, and we would go to the one area that it would have us at, and then a different one in the opposite side of the room would go off. So sending us back and forth. We're back here. I'm gonna try to do a little EVP session. See if we can get some communication.
And as you saw, as soon as I hit record, we actually had one of the motion detecting cat toys go off as we were chatting. So, all right, we're just gonna do an EVP sesh, and we got REM pod set up here on this chair. Now I'm gonna place the camera.
That's you. Can you make it stop? Thank you. Can you do it? Turn it on again. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. Can you light it up another color for us? Can you? Okay. All right. Is that one like all the way in the back?
Looks like a large knock on the wall here.
Was that you making that sound? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Anything you want to say, you just say right here to this device in my hand. Is that from like all the way in the back?
Wow.
That was loud.
Loud. Did you say shit? You know what year this is? I'm here in the Pineapple House by myself. There's nobody around. Actually, this particular building, I had a conversation with a small child using a REM pod.
There's one. Well, there's one on. If you want to communicate with us, if you want to touch any of the devices, let us know that you're here.
If you're here with us, you could trigger one of these devices.
And Richard, are you here with us? Thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Can we use this device here that you just triggered as a, if you set it off, we can use that for a yes? Okay. Are you a soldier? Are you a child? Okay, cool.
I'm going to start counting to see how old you are. When I stop at how old you are, can you Light it up for me. All right, ready? 1, 2, 8, 9. 9. You're 9 years old. All right. You like playing tag? So tag, you like playing tag? Okay. All right. Can you tag me or Mike?
I got that feeling, that little wobbly feeling. So
Is that you
let's see if
touching
we
Mike?
capture anything tonight. All right, so the last time we were here, we asked what your age was. Can you tell us your age again? So parts 2 are we? All right, guys, so this is War Party Paranormal. Eric's filming. We got Joe back here. We're going to be doing the DELCO experiment, something that I came up with and the team's been testing. So it's basically a cross between the Ganzfeld experiment and the Estes method. So red lights over your eyes. I custom made these goggles, and they're going to be listening to a spirit box. And we're going to ask questions. He told me to tap him when he's ready. Now we're going to ask some questions to see what the responses are and if they coordinate with what I'm asking. Shut up. Can you make that stop?
Negative. There. Down.
No. No,
Hey
sit
there.
down. Hi there.
Hello.
Hi.
What?
What's your name? You know me, I'm Scotty.
Look at me.
I am.
Where are you? Is that you touching this device?
Ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Can you, do you mind that these people are all here
Get
watching?
the F out, mother effer. Devil, you shouldn't be here. This is gonna be very bad.
What's bad? Remember, guys, he cannot hear
I don't know if I follow.
or see me, especially with those red lights over his eyes, and those are drummer's headphones.
I'm seeing like roses. I'm seeing like visuals of like roses budding.
Could that be because there was a funeral here?
It's Joe.
Joe? What about Joe? What's going on with Joe? Who are we speaking with? Can you tell us your
I'm
name?
literally seeing myself with goggles.
Why are you showing Joe himself?
Like I see my face everywhere with the goggles on.
So they actually
I
made
heard a
you.
laugh.
What's so funny? So with the goggles on,
Oh yes.
the Ganzfeld experiment, they would test ESP with red lights over your eyes and listen to the white noise. And people, it almost gives you somewhat of like a hallucinogenic type
See triangles. A
triangle.
lot of them.
We've had multiple people report seeing pyramids and triangles when doing this. And he says,
44.
44? What's the significance of 44?
People here.
Yes, there is. Somebody, Jenny just walked through the door. That just gave me chills. Hi, Jenny. You want to say hi to Jenny?
Michael don't something.
Michael, that's me.
He's playing.
Who's playing? We're serious. We want to establish communication. We want to know that you're here and see if you can give us an intelligent response.
You're out of respect.
We don't mean you any disrespect or any harm.
That bitch something.
Well, that's not right. Can you
They don't
try?
hear me.
Can you try again to tell us
12.
how many fingers I'm holding up?
Help.
Help? What do you need help with? How can we help you? tell us how we
Go
can
to the
help?
back of something.
I didn't hear what you said. Sir,
I'm seeing like origami cranes, like paper cranes. And roses again.
all right, if you're here and you're talking to Joe, if you step right up to him, this device here measures electromagnetic field. The people, yes, there's more people walking in through the door now. What do you have to say to them? You see everybody watching?
No, just me.
You just see you?
So you're gonna cross.
Cross? Are you a religious man?
You're in church now.
Yes, we are. That's pretty wild. How many people are in this room?
That's us.
Just us? Can you tell us the number or how many?
Look out.
What do you want me to look out for? Are you trying to warn us about something?
Speak.
All right. So,
See a man's face. Or
who's that? Who's Joe seeing right now? Can you tell us your name? Is there multiple spirits popping in and out and saying different things?
I have one question.
Go with anything you want, man.
So, when you're on the other side, what do we look like to you?
Can you see us?
it's good.
It's good. What do we look like? What do you see?
Follow me.
Follow you? You gonna show us?
Can you tell me what?
First.
You're first? I'm gonna do a little addition for you. Can you tell me what 7 plus 4 equals?
EMF. Who's Mike? Me? Can you say one of the names of somebody that's here right now?
Seeing like a cyclone.
Like a hurricane? Trying to talk about the hurricane?
You got a hurricane coming our way.
We do. A couple days.
This one not looking too good. It's very big, it's very powerful.
We have about 2.5 million Floridians that are currently under some type of an evacuation order.
We woke up at about 4 a.m. to get everything ready and drove out.
We're going to see Ian slow to a crawl once it makes landfall in Florida, moving only 4 or 5 miles per hour.
It's very scary, lots of unknowns.
Mother Nature always wins. This is nothing to mess around with.
Pete, where's the hurricane right now?
Well, right now, Ariel, this system is currently about 200 miles off the coast of Florida, about 200 miles from Fort Myers. Look at the well-defined eye that we have right here. The dry tortugas are just to the west of Key West.
A treacherous night ahead for Florida as darkness begins to fall and Hurricane Ian continues its catastrophic rampage. The Category 4 storm moving at an excruciatingly slow pace. More than 1 million Floridians have no power right now. Hurricane Ian made landfall, tied as the 5th most powerful storm ever to hit the United States. And this is Fort Myers Beach, as a barrage of wind and water slammed the city. Forecasters had warned that the storm surge would be unsurvivable, up to 18 feet in some spots. A short time ago, Lee County officials said people were calling for 911 help, but they were stranded in high water.
There's the pier again. Okay, so here's Times Square. Here's what we're looking at. If just to give you the piers on the left-hand side of your screen, and what that little cluster of shops and buildings. It's a little plaza. There's the popular Greek restaurant. There's the Dairy Queen where you see kids running around getting their soft serve. There's several ice cream places. You got the bathing suit shops, and they are like the building's just not standing anymore. It's truly Hurricane Ian changed what Fort Myers Beach looks like. Cruz, where do we go from here? If you're just joining us, we are showing you these live images from Fort Myers Beach, and yes, search and rescue is still happening right now. That will happen in 3 phases. They do what they call the hasty search. I would believe that we're past that point right now because we see the ambulances slowly driving down the streets and the helicopters slowly searching over neighborhoods. They're in the primary and secondary. So they do basically, in layman's terms, 3 searches of all of these areas that are devastated to try and get.
I just saw a woman, like a blonde woman.
You hear a lot of that, guys?
So Joe, tell us what you experienced. You got 5 minutes.
I saw myself with the goggles a couple times, which was weird as hell. I kept seeing triangles, and that's not the first time I've seen like triangles or pyramids.
You know what's funny is he did say, he said riddle, and the first time we've ever tried this experiment was in a riddle house in the attic.
And
Joseph.
at the very end, I don't remember anything that was saying. I really don't.
So what kind of visuals did you see?
Besides myself and the triangle, at the very end, I saw a woman, like a woman standing. But I saw her like in full like color, like full, like not like I was seeing the other stuff. I saw her just standing in front of me, like blonde hair, down in a dress.
You know, it's pretty wild. Every time somebody walked in, you said,
"Person,
there's people."
Sorry.
Angie was getting a Raoul. Does that mean anything to you?
There's just so much going on.
Okay.
And because before we got started with that, I mean, I was sitting in here for a while, just getting into this again. So it takes about 20 minutes to start getting used to